art in Guptas period, and the second architectural importance are the stupas, under which we are studying the part 1. Stupas began in the ancient earthen burial mounds, which is initially made with an earth mound, and for the people of the local importance who have lived a very honest life, etc. The cult of the stupas taken up by the ASOKA, and he built the number of stupas under Buddhist areas in honor of the great Buddha. According to the tradition, stupa or tumili were built on the recipients over the divided ashes of the Buddha. The stupas containing the remains of the locally revered monks and also ascetics, demonstrating the stupas of lesser importance than the Buddha, also rose in the later centuries. What Ashoka did is he unearthed the relics of the Buddha from various places, and he divided it and built number of stupas all over India in the remembrance of the great Buddha. The sacred grove at the place where the Buddha has got enlightenment, that was enshrined as a pilgrimage place, and number of pilgrims visit that place. And Buddha got enlightenment there below the peepal tree, and the peepal tree was very active and very revered all over India when they visit these holy places. Not only that, the stupas built at various places in India, where also the peepal tree was planted in token and very important reverence to the Gautama Buddha, according to the historians, that the reverence goes to the peepal tree also, where the Gautama Buddha made his great reverence. So the stupa that was built all over India is remarked with number of Bodhi trees. The place where under which the peepal tree, the Gautama Buddha was alienated, Gautama Buddha was revered. That tree is carried away to the places like Sri Lanka, where the stupas are also built. Temples are less appearance in the period of Buddhism, but the shrines were also not appeared in the period of Buddhism, except the enlightenment place of Gautama Buddha, where the reverence was flown by all people, where the people used to pray and visit those places. The stupas in Nepal still survives, and the stupas are in hemispherical domes containing a small central chamber in which the relics of the Buddha was placed in a casket, often beautifully carved with a crest. The core of the stupa was unburnt brick, and outside it there is burnt brick, which is plastered beautifully with a material, and above which there will be an umbrella which was built with stone or with a wood. Surrounded by this wooden tomb, there is a fence, and that fence is also in the circumvent throughout the stupa, and this is called a pradakshina route. That is also known as circumambulation, from where the people pay tribute, the people pay reverence to the relics of the Buddha. Three noteworthy stupas are in India. The one is BHARHUT STUPA, and the second one is SANCHI STUPA in Madhya Pradesh. The BHARHUT STUPA dates from the middle of the 2nd century BC It is very important for its culture, sculpture, and stupa itself now vanished. Sanchi Stupa is one of the most striking stupas of ancient culture still remain. In the 2nd century, the deserted stupa of Sanchi was rebuilt, and it was rebuilt in such a way that its diameter of the tomb would be about 120 feet, and there will be a circumferential path that is designed at the lower level of the tomb and also at the upper level at about 16 feet. A circumferential path of the tomb is also built with stone. And inside the Sanchi Stupa, it was a great sculpture regarding Buddha's images that was rebuilt in 2nd century BC and it was completed at the end of the 1st century. So therefore, the origin of the stupa is from the very important people. When they are buried on that burial, they used to make a mound with mud, and from that it is originated the stupas, biggest stupas, and which was carried by the King Ashoka for the sake of Buddha's remembrance and reverence. Throughout India, he built stupas.